September 22nd, 2019. I was out on a farm we have in Jackson and was running a bulldozer, working on a driveway, and I was getting off the machine and inadvertently kicked it into gear and kind of got pulled down and under the machine and got folded up, for lack of a better word. I was in shock. I mean, I wasn't feeling much pain at that time. I wasn't sure how bad I was injured, but I called my wife first, and after that, I think I kind of came to the realization that it was worse than I had thought initially, and called her back and told her to get paramedics coming. And so they got the call and basically picked up over a tree line and sat down in our field. They tried to stabilize me and got me loaded in the helicopter and headed to Memphis Regional 1. And there was a lot of things that lined up that day that, you know, if one thing would have gone different, I probably wouldn't be here today. So my hip was pretty violently dislocated, femur was snapped, pelvis was fractured, an exposed fracture on my right ankle.
Luckily enough, we had a very skilled and excellent trauma surgeon that was there that could handle all of those things. The timing of the interventions were very, very important.
I was actually the chief resident on trauma at the time. All of these injuries that William had, really starting from his pelvis and hip, going all the way down to his feet on both of his legs. You know, people die from these injuries. This is very serious. Myself and Dr. Rudloff and a few of my co-residents scrubbed in, and we fixed his right ankle with plates and screws. We did the left femur that day as well with the rod. And I think at that point in time, all of his major bony orthopedic injuries had been stabilized.
I was in the ICU for 6 days, I think, and then I was in the hospital in general for, I think, a total of 2 weeks. Ended up being in a wheelchair, non-weight bearing, for about 3 months, I think. And then through, you know, multiple physical therapy processes, I was on a walker, then on crutches, and have been on crutches multiple times, you know, through the process.
William's story is very unique in the setting that he's very active, lives a very active lifestyle. He wanted to get back to working out and running and doing things with his family and his children that gave him the quality of life and enjoyment for his future.
I wanted to be able to wrestle with my kids, play basketball with them, and made it clear that I wanted them to push me. They did push me, and it wasn't pleasant at all times, but I mean, I'm back to, you know, I'm not gonna say 100%. I mean, I can't dunk a basketball anymore, but there's not many things I can't do that I want to be able to do.
William was at a point where he was starting to experience pretty significant hip pain that became life-limiting for him. And once he got to that point, that's when kind of William and I started talking about the possibility of hip replacement for him.
William reached out to me and said, hey, you know, things are going overall very well, but my right ankle is really starting to bother me. It's getting stiff, it's swelling. You and I had a really long conversation about treatment options for that. We ultimately went on to do an ankle fusion for William. It's the most impressive recovery that I've seen from that amount of injuries, and I think that really speaks to William and his mindset and his motivation. You know, I'm not going to be defined by these injuries. Yes, my life is different, but I'm going to work as hard as I can to getting back to doing the things that I, you know, enjoy doing. And it also speaks to the staff that we have here in Memphis, from the Regional 1 staff to our resident staff to our faculty staff here at Campbell Clinic, and even the staff up in Jackson, you know, where he did a lot of his physical therapy. This is a true team effort.
Campbell Clinic is very unique in that we were all able to come together, communicate, give a very coordinated kind of patient care experience, but it took an entire team of people, the therapists, the surgery staff here at the surgery center, all of those people to give him the exceptional outcomes for him.
The whole staff here is just taking such good care of me. I mean, it's really incredible what they've been able to do and has allowed me to recover to this level. It's given me a little bit of a different outlook on life, as you can imagine, and I mean, they've played a major role in where I've been able to get to.